Hey everyone. So lots and lots of people have actually asked and said, oh, can we do calls? Which we've said, you cannot do that through the mobiles that we're using because there's no API integration, but you can use Twilio. So I've set that up just to show you guys how that works, and it's pretty seamless at the end of the day. So in here, just got me set up some contacts, so you can see if I click on this and just hit that, you'll see the dialer come up, and then down here, dum, 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 dum. There we go, so we've got an outbound call running. So that is a number just ringing my phone, so just a standard landline number in Australia. So the way we've set that up, I'm going to hang this up. So it's really easy, depending on the country you're in. I think different countries have different requirements, so obviously I don't know what they all are. But in Australia, so we can get a landline number without having to do the bundles and everything. It literally took me like 60 seconds, I would say, to buy a phone number, a landline number through Lead Connector, and then just hook that up. So the setup in here is just in the phone number settings. I've just got a landline number. Like I said, I got that through Lead Connector. Took 60 seconds. Bought that. I think it's $3 or something. So if you don't want to do calls, you can just do them through a landline. Also, the advantage of that anyway is using the landline numbers is they are significantly cheaper to make calls through the landline numbers than mobile numbers anyway. And then what we do is we set up advanced settings, so we use myCRMSIM as our custom provider for SMS, and then they work seamlessly integrated basically. And then you can see here as well, someone asked me a question, I cannot remember who it was, I apologize, asked me, will recordings turn up in here? So yeah, look, everything just works the same as using Lead Connector for your calls. So call recordings appear here in the conversation stream if you want them. And then the other thing that I wanted to do, because I was just thinking about it, and I was like, oh, well, I wonder if I can make missed call text back work for a landline. So if you have this set up, so you've got a landline through Lead Connector, an SMS working through myCRMSIM, can we still do missed call text back with the landline? So we figured that out with myCRMSIM, but can we do it with the landline? So we've got that to work as well. So you can see here, we've got a missed call text back. So if I bring this in, I will just show you. Come on, phone. There we go. So we've got an inbound call coming in there. So I'm just dialing that off of my mobile, just dialing that landline. Okay, so ended that call. All right. Now it's going to take a few seconds to come through. But what I'll show you is, I'll flick over here. So we're going to provide you with all these workflows as part of a snapshot for when you get myCRMSIM. So we've got a missed call text back landline one, and in here, so what we do is we just set a trigger up in here. So the call status, so call is not answered, call direction is incoming, and the call status is busy, cancelled, voicemail or no answer, and then in phone number. So this would be the landline number through Lead Connector. And then we'll assign that to a user. We'll pop a note in there, so they tried to call the landline, didn't. We have a 30-second wait, obviously you can change that to whatever you want. And then we send the missed call text back. So we will send this text message out, say, sorry, missed your call. Can't talk at the moment, but I can text. How can I help? Username, location, name. And then what we're doing at the end here, so we put a wait for 60 minutes on here, because what we don't want to happen is that if someone calls and then they hang up and then they call again straight away, you don't want to trigger this multiple times. So what we've done is just put a 60-minute hold in here. So that way they'll sit in here waiting for 60 minutes. So if they do call back or just call back multiple times, within a few minutes, they won't get that missed call text back each time, because that would just seem a bit silly, right? So that's what that's in there for. Okay, and then there you go, that's gone out now, so you can see that's been sent out to that person. So that's it, so it's pretty seamless. Hook up Twilio if you really need calls. I know some people need that because they've got VAs or whatever, they need people to do the calls and stuff like that, so you can hook all that up. If not, then you don't have to hook up Twilio. You can just use the mobile as the phone anyway, if you just want to use that as a normal phone, and then your phone calls won't work in and out of here. But everything works together really, really well. All right, thanks guys.